the help provided by Chinese to the hard COVID hit Italy was not a friendly gesture, but it was a very well planned pandemic diplomacy in what I call as European disunion. Coronavirus has leashed out global recession, and especially in European Union and in the Western world, it will be followed by deep depression. The inertia in the institutions of Brussels and isolationism in Washington will create a vacuum for China, and the poorer countries of the European Union and poor countries of Europe may fall into the trap of Reds, that is Chinese. We should not forget that Hungary, the European Union nation, was the first to sign the MOU vis-a-vis Belt and Road Initiative of China, which I always call it is nothing but Chinese imperialistic plan. And recently Luxembourg and Italy, which is also a part of G7, they signed cooperation instruments for BRI in March of 2019. So it is high time that the power corridors as well as the financial corridors in Brussels and Washington must act rapidly and take drastic measures so that these poorer countries doesn't fall in the trap of China. The West should also be accommodative to many countries, especially with Russia, of which unfortunately I am seeing that it is being pushed in the Chinese lap by CAATSA Act and so many sanctions. The Western world, especially the United States of America, will have to make multilateral alliances, especially Indo-Pacific, but also in Africa, because Africa has become rare earth and mineral mine for China. And we should not forget that some years back China puts rare earth mineral sanction on Japan, which hampered its economy, which struck its economy, because rare earth elements are essential for high-end technological, cutting-end technological products as well as for automobile industry. So I always maintain one thing, that this Cold War won't end very soon. And we should not forget that West won the previous Cold War because the adversary was economically in a bad position. West was much superior in terms of economy, but thanks to Western policies and especially the US policies for China, which not only sued the torn up pockets of this adversary but also deepened it. So now it's time to act fast. This Cold War won't act in a few years, it will take a few decades, but we have to write the script of end of this Cold War as soon as possible. Otherwise the liberal world is going to pay a big price.